Luka Doncic has 165 million reasons to be happy in Los Angeles.
I don't know if you can be happy and disappointed at the same time, but I kind
Right.
of am. Because
Yeah.
we were. So let's break down the contract. You just mentioned it's $165
Mhm.
million. dollars. So it's actually a 2+1,
Two plus
right?
one. Yeah.
So he has this year, which is the last year of his contract,
Hmm.
2025 to 2026. And then he has 2 years of that new
Hmm.
contract that kicks in. And then he can opt out of that third year, which is in
Right.
2027.
28, 29.
Yeah,
Yep.
2029. Yeah, so he can opt out in 28, 29,
Hmm.
and then he can sign for here it is. 5 years. The maximum the Lakers can give him in 2028 is 5 years, $417 million. Insane.
Woo.
That's like
Wow.
83 million a year.
Yeah.
Really,
Wow.
$83 million a year. Have you ever
Wow.
thought you'd see someone get paid that much?
No.
Right?
Yeah.
Eight. So that's dude. That's essentially just a million a game. Really,
Yeah.
if you think
Yeah.
about it, it's a
Actually,
million a game to
it's
play.
over a million a game. Yeah.
But look,
Sheesh.
I mean, I was
Wow.
kind of hoping that he'd take the three
The
plus
f-
one,
the 3+1. Yeah.
right, or even a full 4 year deal. I know that's
Right.
a bit of a stretch given a player his stature.
Hmm.
Obviously, he wants to get to the max money to recoup what he lost
Yeah.
with the Dallas trade.
Hmm.
But I was really hoping he'd go the Jalen Brunson route with this and be
Right.
able to give the Lakers a bit more breathing room with it. But
Right.
what do you think? What do you think, really?
Well, he's still making. What I'm glad about this deal is that he's still gonna make $55 million a year in these 2+1 years, which means that the Lakers still have some cap space, to sign another quality player, in the off season. So, that's, I mean, for me, I think, thinking long term, I just want us to be back in the running for a championship.
Mm.
So I'm kind of happy that he got this deal, but kind of still disappointed that we want to see him longer. We want to see him here for at least 3 or 4 years. But we'll see what happens. I think that I'm predicting that in that little 2-3 year window, if the Lakers do win the championship, I think he he's gonna want to opt into that last year.
Right.
You know.
Well, let's think about it this way. What's gonna be happening in the next 3 years with the Lakers, right? If
Hmm.
you look at the salary table for LA, it's not
Hmm.
really that complicated.
No,
So
no, no, yeah. Hmm.
LeBron's gonna be rolling off, whether it's this
Yeah,
year or next year. His salary is gonna be gone, right?
yeah.
And when it comes to that year, when Luka is essentially gonna have a player option, what's the Lakers have a clean slate. Really,
Yeah,
there's no one on the books for that 2028 season.
yeah.
The most possible scenario that's gonna happen is that Austin is obviously due for he has a player option for next year, which
Right.
is 100% gonna decline.
Yeah.
Right, Austin's gonna decline that player option for 26, 27,
Hmm.
and he's gonna get a lot more money than the 13, 14 million dollars he's getting
Right.
now. The prediction there is he's probably gonna go around the 28 to 32 mark.
Hmm.
So that's the only long term contract they're gonna be getting, essentially,
Hmm.
with the way the Lakers have structured their contracts and what their plan is. The only contract on the books when Luka becomes a free agent in 2028 is Austin Reeves.
Yep.
Now, the wrinkle that not a lot of people are discussing yet, because this is just fresh, is the Lakers actually have a max cap room available in
Hmm.
2027, even with Austin
Right.
extending, because of
Hmm.
the fact that, again, the Lakers have a clean slate in the
Hmm.
next 2 years. They're planning to essentially empty the bank in 2027,
Yep.
while Luka is still on that projected 50 something million deal.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if you have Austin at 30 and Luka at 50, that's 80 million dollars. The cap usually is at 190, maybe it's
190,
going to be
yeah.
200 million dollars that year. So
Probably
as you can see, there's a
$200,
lot of
yeah.
yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of space, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Lakers will have maximum cap space in 2027 to sign
Right.
a big deal free agent. Now,
Yeah.
let's have a look at the list. Okay, I'll, the list is pretty bare if we're just talking about unrestricted free agents.
Right.
So you have look. Let's start with the list. You have Steph Curry, who's gonna be 39 that year. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna be leaving Golden State
No.
anytime soon. So
Nope.
let's cut that out. Interesting here is Anthony Davis is actually gonna be a free agent that year. Okay, but he's 34, so
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I don't think Anthony Davis is worth a max
Nope.
even now,
Not at 34.
and definitely not at 34.
Yeah.
So you have Jimmy Butler, who's gonna be
Mm.
38 that year. Okay,
Right.
a little bit shaky.
Uh-huh.
Carl Anthony Towns, he's gonna be a free agent in 2027.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's a good fit with Luka.
Nope.
There's something there. He's not a good role man, but he can provide a lot of shooting.
Uh-huh.
You got Donovan Mitchell,
Mm.
ball heavy guard, which is
Yep.
I don't think a good fit for him.
Nah.
You got Trey Young, 28 years old. Again,
Mm.
him and Luka, horrible
Uh-huh.
fit.
Right.
James Harden's gonna be 38. I don't think he leaves the Clippers.
Nope.
He's probably gonna retire there. Interesting option here in our own Brandon Ingram, Big
Yep.
Crip himself.
Yep.
Big Crip might be coming back to LA. I don't know, but
Mhm.
I always loved Brandon Ingram's game, and I mean, look, hopefully he comes back, but he's gonna be 30 that year, and I don't
Right.
know what the fit is. So
Mm.
we'll see. Rudy Gobert is gonna be 35. He's gonna be free agent as well. Michael Porter Jr. The list kind of gets horrible now.
Right.
You got 38-year-old Drew Holiday, Julius Randle,
Julius Randle,
Jeremy
yeah.
Grant, Jordan Poole, Tyler
Uh.
Hero. Isaiah Hartenstein might be a good
Yeah.
option as a center, but we'll
Mhm.
see. But here's the deal: there's gonna be two big potential free agents here, most likely free
Yeah.
agents here,
Mm.
because they have player options
Mhm.
on that year. You have Giannis, who's gonna
Giannis,
be
uh-huh.
32,
Yep.
and Jokic is gonna be
Jokic.
32.
Mm.
So I think it's pretty clear who the Lakers are gonna be going for
Oh,
in
yeah.
this free agent class, right?
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think we could say with certainty that the Lakers are in good position to be able to lure either Nikola Jokic or
Oh, yeah.
Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Lakers.
Right.
Who do you think is more likely to come to LA?
I think
between those two.
because they're friends, and they've, and I know Luka has kind of showed a little bit of interest in playing with him. I think it's gonna be Jokic.
You think it's gonna be
I
Jokic?
think it's gonna be Jokic. Yeah.
Ooh. What do you think is the fit of that though? How will Nikola Jokic and Luka Doncic fit together as teammates?
Oh, Jokic and Luka is like it. That's like a dream That's like a dream 1-2 punch right there, man. Like you have Luka, who's a playmaker. You have and Jokic, who's also a big man playmaker. You can just see them feeding off of each other. And it's you see Luka in the perimeter. And you have, because the thing with both of them is both of them are super smart. Both of them kind of have high basketball IQ. And Jokic, of course, he doesn't jump the highest. He's not the most athletic. He's he kind of lumbers. When he's kind of lumbering when he when he runs the floor. But man, he can shoot. He's tough. He's he brings that he brings that not athleticism, but he brings certain presence in the interior still. So I think they'll complement each other.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Look, well, I think that's a good fit because that's essentially LeBron and Luka version 2, right?
Yeah.
It's essentially from an IQ. If we're thinking about basketball
Mhm.
IQ, that's I don't think there's a duo that will top that is apart from Luka and LeBron
Mhm.
right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But but you're essentially replacing an uber athletic. Well, not so much. A savant in LeBron who's 6'8",
Mhm.
280, with a Jokic 7-footer, pretty much the same weight,
280,
but who
290.
can
Yeah.
definitely shoot better. Who can? It's it's gonna be an insane combo.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think a better fit would be Giannis.
Giannis. Oh.
And while I feel that Jokic is look, I don't think Jokic will leave Denver.
Mhm.
They will probably, given the fact that they've kind of retooled around him right now,
Mhm.
there's a good chance that he might decide to stay in Denver.
Mhm.
But for discussion's sake, let's say both of them opt out. Let's say both of them want out. And I just think Giannis is a much better fit for Luka just because
Mhm.
Giannis is a legitimate roll and lob threat.
Yeah,
That
I think
it,
Giannis and Luca is closer to a LeBron Luca. You know, just because Giannis is super athletic.
right.
Yeah.
It's kind of two sides of the same coin. You have the IQ side and you
Yeah.
have the athleticism side.
Right.
Well, you're right. If we're talking about pure pick and roll, if you want to just give the ball to Luca
Mhm.
and collapse the defense, he can do that with Giannis because Giannis can do the same, right?
Mhm.
Giannis is able to do the same things to break down the defense and
Mhm.
be able to find shooters on the side if you want to play
Right.
that style.
Mhm.
But if you I for someone who wants to watch the game from an entertainment perspective, I agree. I think Luka and Nikola Jokic would be a more entertaining option. You're
Mhm.
essentially watching a Euroball team there,
Yeah.
right? The
And
offense that they can run. I mean, look, I hope JJ is a long term coach here, and eventually he has a chance to coach those dudes. But
yep.
that offense will be so much fun to watch
Oh yeah.
because everyone's just gonna be moving around. The
Mhm.
ball is just gonna be zipping around the court,
Yeah.
and there's gonna be a lot of passing. And as we said,
A lot
there's gonna
of
be a lot of intelligence
backdoor
there.
cutting. You know.
There's gonna be a lot of
Yeah.
intricate
Yeah.
offensive movement if that's the case. So
Yeah.
yeah, look, I think from a possibility perspective, Giannis is most likely to leave Milwaukee because
Mm. Oh
dude,
yeah.
they're just horrible right now.
Yeah.
but from a fan perspective, yeah, I do hope that Jokic is the one that comes to
Mhm.
LA because LA is gonna go star hunting regardless,
Oh, yeah.
right? If
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't get
Mhm.
these two, I'm pretty sure they have a backup plan in place, and it doesn't even have to be for a free agent. It can be for a trade. So
Yeah.
as we mentioned, they have max cap space,
Mhm.
so they can absorb anyone they want. Anyone that wants to go there, they can absorb him in a sign and
Mhm.
trade and just fill in the roster
True.
as they go